to another video. Today's video is going to be talking about baby-led weaning. I get questions all the time from friends, from family, from random mothers on Facebook who are interested in also doing this, about what it is, how to start it, pros and cons. So I just kind of wanted to make a video to lay it all out there for you guys. Let's start by explaining what baby-led weaning even is. A lot of people are very confused on what this is. By the name, they think it is baby weaning off of milk, and that is not what it is. Baby-led weaning is just your baby feeding themselves, meaning you do not spoon feed them or put the food in their mouth. They do that all themselves, and that's part of the fun. Food before 1 is just for fun, so even though you can start at 6 months old, you should not be taking away their formula or breast milk because you started giving them solid foods. It would be no different if you were to start purees. I also wanted to just add in a disclaimer that I am in no way a medical professional or none of that, and if you have any concerns or questions that you feel like a doctor should answer about baby-led weaning, then definitely go to your baby's pediatrician and ask them. Your baby needs to show 3 signs of readiness. The first one being they need to be at least 6 months old of age because their bellies cannot process human food until they are 6 months old. The second one being they have to be able to sit up unassisted, and the third one being the tongue reflex should be gone, which is where if you put food or a toy in their mouth, then they push it out with their tongue. If they are still doing that, then they are not ready for solid foods yet, and just give them a little bit longer. Also should be interested in the food that you are eating. So like while you're eating, they should be staring and trying to grab it. That's just shows that they are really wanting the food and that they are ready for it. Well, let's jump into some pros and some cons. I feel like the pros have outweighed the cons, and we definitely 100% plan on baby-led weaning with baby number 2. With Asher, we kind of eased our way into it. We did start with some purees, which you're not supposed to do. I stopped that very quickly once I realized that you're not supposed to do any purees with baby-led weaning. Some people believe that you can mix purees and solids, but I'm pretty sure that's not considered fully baby-led weaning. So it's whatever you feel more comfortable to. Some of the pros are that you do not have to go out and buy special foods for baby. If you want them to try a banana and you normally don't have bananas at home, yes, you would go out and buy a banana, but you wouldn't have to go out and buy purees for every meal, because if you're having chicken and broccoli for dinner, then baby can also have chicken and broccoli. Another pro is it's just so fun to watch them try to feed themselves and to try all the new flavors that they have never experienced before. I loved watching Asher try new foods, and he literally would eat almost anything and everything. It's just so fun to watch them. The only cons that I can really think of is there is a lot of gagging. I feel like Asher didn't have as much gagging as you hear about, but there was definitely some gagging, and you should definitely know the difference between gagging and choking before starting baby-led weaning, just so that way if you think that they are choking and they're actually gagging, you're not freaking out on them. If they are gagging, then you just let them gag and they will figure it out. But if they are choking, obviously you need to intervene and perform CPR on them, which you should also know how to do if you want to start baby-led weaning. I thankfully never had to use it. Another con is how messy it is, which I actually have a product that I feel like helped with the mess and keep it down some, that I'll be sharing with y'all. Any products I do mention, I will have linked down below in the bio. That way you can go check them out for yourself. You can get almost all of the things that I'm gonna mention off of Amazon, which is still shipping right now despite the world's ending. There are a few like guidelines you need to follow about like how to cut certain foods up, such as like blueberries and grapes. You need to cut those up into 4s or smush them, because those are round objects that can like stop their breathing because it fits perfectly down in there, and that would be so hard to get out if they were to start choking on it. So just cut those up into 4s or squish them. Most foods that you want to cut into like long pieces so they can easily grab it and put it in their mouth. Thin, long pieces. It doesn't always have to be like, if you're doing broccoli, just make sure that it is nice and steamed. But really, they can eat anything that you eat. Asher has been doing it for about 10 months now, and at this point, he literally will eat steak if we give it to him. So it's really all up to you. I wanted to include one misconception that people have, and that is that they have to have teeth in order to eat, and that is not true. Asher did not get teeth until he was at least 9 months old, but he started baby-led weaning at 6.5 months old, and he did just fine. He never choked. He got the food down, and they definitely can eat and chew with their gums, and that's part of it. So that way, once they do get teeth, they already know the ins and outs of chewing the food and eating it. Now I want to jump into some products that have really helped us with our baby-led weaning journey. I definitely had to learn as we go, and that's why I want to make this video, so maybe you can be a little more prepared from the beginning. I'm gonna start off with the bibs that we got, because obviously they are messy, like I said, and bibs is a big thing that obviously will protect their clothing because they are messy. We got these bibs off of Amazon, and they have this pocket that just folds out, so whenever they're eating and any food drops, it catches, and you can just like put it back on the tray so they can continue eating and it doesn't drop on the floor or on their clothes. We love these bibs. We have kind of stopped using them because he has gotten better at it, but I feel like I want to start reusing them because recently I've been having to change him after he eats every time, and that's just not fun. But I definitely 100% highly recommend getting a bib that catches food or covers a lot better than just a normal bib does. Another product that is an obvious for baby-led weaning is a high chair. First we had the Graco high chair, the $40 one from like Target, and you cannot take that off to wash it, so it just became very unrealistic for us to continue using that. We ended up finding the IKEA high chair for $20, and it is all plastic. We absolutely love this high chair. I will insert like a picture right here because I obviously can't just pick up the high chair and show you all, but I'll insert a picture right here of the high chair so y'all can see. It'll also be linked down below like I said before. I highly recommend this high chair for any baby, even if you're not baby-led weaning. The next product that we really enjoyed and feel like has helped us through our baby-led weaning journey is spoons. We like these spoons. I don't really know what they are. I think they're safety first, but they have this little like stopper, so whenever they're eating, they can't just shove the whole spoon down their throat. They get stopped and just get the spoonful. I feel like this has been so nice for Asher. He can grab these very well. He is able to just feed himself with them. He doesn't use the spoon very often, but when he does, these are the spoons we give him. We have all kinds of different ones. I just like the idea of him not being able to shove the whole spoon down his throat. One of the last products we used a lot while baby-led weaning are these little like fruit shape cutters. We use these for all kinds of things. I use these a lot for his peanut butter and jellies. I use them whenever I would give him bananas. It's not a necessity. I just feel like they're so cute, and you are able to get them in pieces that are small enough for them to grab and eat without choking. And they had all kinds of shapes. I got this off of Amazon as well, and I'll definitely put the link down below for you all. He eats more, honestly, if I use these little shapes. I don't know if he just likes the fun shapes. I know I do. I put these in the dishwasher and nothing has happened to them, so definitely dishwasher safe, and they just work amazing. The only thing about these is whenever I use them, I don't put the green part on there because you'll have to like poke the food out. Sometimes like peanut butter and jelly gets really stuck to these, and so you just have to like poke it out. These are so helpful and so great for baby-led weaning. The last product that I would say has helped us, I guess this doesn't really count as baby-led weaning, but just like you want a drink with your food, your baby also wants a drink with their food, and as long as they are old enough to have water, then I recommend giving them some water with their meals. We went through about 10 different sippy cup brands trying to find the perfect sippy cup that worked for Asher. His favorite one has been these. It's the Nook with the straw in it. He loves this sippy cup and he drinks out of this like crazy. The straw changed colors because of his goldfish. I don't know why it happened, but it did. He has not used any other sippy cup like he uses these. And this one also does not leak, which has nothing in there, so I can't show you, but it really doesn't leak. Sometimes if they drop it, only what was in the straw comes out, but Other than that, these are the perfect sippy cup for Asher, at least. I'm not saying that these work for every baby, but I do highly recommend at least trying them, especially because they're the straw, and I like the idea of him already using a straw instead of a sippy cup spout. Sorry if this video has been everywhere. You can definitely DM me or message me or comment down below if you have any questions, and I will answer all of them that I can. I have done a lot of research on baby-led weaning. I'd love to help any mamas who are wanting to try this with their little ones because it is so fun, and I just think it helps their development in the long run. I did want to include that we are 25 subscribers away from 100, which means we are only 25 subscribers away from our very first giveaway, and I cannot wait to actually be able to do that. So if you made it to the end of this video, please tell your friends to subscribe to me so we can get that giveaway going. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
I belong to you.